Bismillah, everyone in the hymn, and Allah the merciful. This is Brother Gerald and Muhammad. This is Word Science. The date is May 20th, 2022. I'm at home, and it's about 11, close to about 11:40, I believe, in the evening and stuff. And it's raining outside. This is Word Science with your Brother Gerald, Brother Gerald and Muhammad. The day's word today is emotion. And it's coming from it's a noun of Middle French, coming from the Middle French, if I pronounce it correctly, emovier, means to stir up, Old French, esmovier, and from the Latin, emovier to remove, displace. French, etmovier, to move, from 1579. The first definition is disturbance. First definition is disturbance, excitement. Second definition, 2A, the affective aspect of consciousness, feeling, a state of feeling. Another one, B, a conscious mental reaction as an anger or fear. Subjectively experienced as strong feeling, usually directed toward a specific object and typically accompanied by physiological and behavioral changes in the body. And synonym for that is feeling. Now, over the week, I have experienced some great emotions in myself, and I even displayed those emotions on social media, which I should not have done. Oftentimes, when we don't think we're being heard, we tend to be extremely emotional, where we express our emotions in a way that can be detrimental to us or to others. Now I'm talking. That's why it is the wisdom of Master Prophet Muhammad, to embrace to do forever. The wisdom of the Most High Muhammad and all Muslims Farrakhan to instruct us as Muslims not to carry as much as a penknife. We don't carry the carnal weapons of this world because we don't know how to handle ourselves every time we get emotional. The minister has admonished us over and over again to rise above our emotions into the thinking of God. And we have to do that for our own mental, spiritual, and physical health's sake. Even when you're right, because almost Muhammad told us to think 5 times before we say anything. Oftentimes you'll be correct. No doubt you'll be correct, especially if you know what you're standing by, something that you know is right. But even with that, you have to really, really, really check your emotions. One of the things I'm still learning as a follower of Moses Muhammad is that we must be that clean glass next to that dirty glass. If you know you're right, there really is no argument about that. Because if you know what you're doing is correct, if you know that what you have scienced on has been proven to be correct, then you don't have to argue with anybody. If someone is doing something that you know is incorrect, and yet you can't make them see their ways, your job is to disseminate to them the information. If they can accept it or reject it, it's up to them. I'm still learning at this stage of my life, and as your brother, I'm still learning. So therefore, I advise those of you who may look at this video and listen to my words to take your brother's advice, as I'm taking my own advice, to rise above your emotions and to think of God. Listen to what the Honorable Mrs. Farrakhan has been saying to us. Listen to what the Most Honorable Muhammad has been saying to us all this time, because it is life. So a lot of us, we get our emotions get the better of us and stuff. Reason why all this killing is going on in the community, because we have not checked our emotions. Even when you know you're right, sometimes you got to back off and let them. If the person's going to believe what they're going to believe, let them believe. That's on them. That's on them, not on you. You disseminate your information. It's up to them to either accept it or reject it. And if you know you're right, not just talking about knowing you're right in terms of thinking that you know everything, because I don't know everything, I'm still learning myself, but it has been proven that you are correct, then Allah will give you the victory. And the victory is yours, whether they accept the truth or not. So I'm still learning and I'm still growing. I was going to use another word, and I'll probably use that either tomorrow or next time I'm up on I upload a video on word science. But this is something that we got to be careful with, as those of us who believe in Allah and trust in His word in this way. Well, I don't have much else to say now, but I might come back maybe later on with some more words dealing with word science. Thank you for listening. May Allah bless and keep you. Oh, there you see in my video, you see some of my embroidery, which I'm working on still, and my hat will have this thrift shop and stuff, little stuff on right here in my pocket dictionary, my larger dictionary too. But as I was saying, we all gotta rise above the emotions and think of the God. And your brother here still has his learning that. So may Allah bless and keep everyone. Assalamu alaikum.